there's some toast for Frankie.
I've got to go to work. She's got nothing to do all day. I'm sure she's capable of making more toast.
Of course I am, but you won't be able to call me a sponge anymore because I got myself a job.
You never mentioned anything to me. What sort of job?
Cleaner at the wool pack.
That's ridiculous. You're not going to earn nearly as much as you would at the haulage yard.
Suits me, I've got it myself. No one can say you pulled any strings.
Frankie, you're worth a lot more than bar cleaning.
I thought you'd be pleased for me.
She just doesn't like the idea of her girlfriend wielding a mop and bucket. She's quite a snob at heart.
That's not true.
I think you've done really well. Do send Bernice our love. If she gives you a break from plunging her U-bends.
Look, I can understand that you need to talk to Roy first, but a lot of people are worried about what happened. We want to help you both.
As far as most of them are concerned, Roy would have been better off if I had died.
Kelly, that's a terrible thing to say. We care about you too.
Maybe you do, Kathy, because you like to think the best of everyone. And Chris, well, paid for all this. It's like a 5-star hotel with doctors. But I can't hide in here forever.
Then let us help you when you come home.
I've got to face up to what got me in here first. And no one can help me do that, Kathy. I've hurt too many people by lying. This time I'm going to tell the truth. And if that leaves me on my own, well, I've only got myself to blame.
I'm off to work. You and Zoe got much planned for today?
She'll be working, so I'll just be kicking my heels. Might start looking for somewhere to live today.
There's no rush. The way things are shaping, I'm sure we can all get on for a few weeks.
Thanks, but I'd rather have my own place.
What are you talking about? I thought you'd moved in here.
Not permanently, it's just like a casual thing.
Is it because of something he said?
No, Chris has been really cool about it. Just rather have my own space.
Ready to go, boss?
Yeah, we're going to view a bit of property I need your help with.
Don't see how I can help. I know nought about property.
Well, don't worry, I'll teach you. We'll leave you two lovebirds to sort out your domestic arrangements.
I don't want you to go.
Don't get heavy about it.
We haven't even tried living together properly.
Look, it's my choice, right? I don't like people interfering. That's what bugged me about Maggie.
Dark secrets.
What did you say?
Oh, no, love, I was just thinking aloud.
I distinctly heard you mention dark secret.
Ah, well, as I see it, there's no hope.
What do you mean?
Well, it ain't won in its last 12 outings, so it's got no chance with a field like this.
Were you talking about a racehorse?
Of course I were. What did you think I meant?
Nothing. I better get off to dine.
Oi! I was wondering if you were going to turn in for work today.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I've got out, Mum.
Look, Scott, I know you're having a difficult time right now and I've been putting it off, but we need to talk about Dale Tech.
Rishi, you really can't think about anything else at the moment.
We have to!
Look, every business has its ups and downs.
But I'm still waiting for the ups. We haven't got enough orders in, we're heading for serious cash flow problems.
Later, Richie. Kelly just phoned me.
I thought she didn't want to see you.
Yeah, she's changed her mind, so I've got things to sort out, all right?
I did my best, but she seems determined that she and Roy sort it out between them.
Yeah, well, I think it'd be better for both of them than just stayed apart.
In the end, they're the only people who can decide that. You've got to realise we can choose our friends, but we can't choose who they care for.
Talking about you and Graham now.
I mean, Biff. You spent a long time trying to push us together, but in the end, that destroyed our friendship.
No. It was Graham's fault you broke up.
I know you've got my best interests at heart, Marlon, but that doesn't give you the right to tell me who I should and shouldn't go out with.
There are things about Graham you don't know.
And there's things you don't know either. He has been so kind and considerate these past few weeks, especially over Roy and Kelly. You know, maybe his past gives him a deeper understanding of what they're going through.
What do you mean?
Well, Graham's wife committed suicide, and I know he still feels the pain of it.
Excellent scones today, Betty.
Oh, I'm glad you like him. I want to talk to you.
Oh, talk away.
No, not here. Not in front of all these people. It's a personal matter.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I was hoping that you could come round tonight. Seth's in a darts match at Robblesfield, so it'd be just you and me.
Fine. I'll be there.
Thanks for coming.
I wanted to come every day. Why haven't you seen me before?
I weren't ready. No, don't touch me.
I know you blame me for everything.
No. I blame myself. I caused all this trouble. That's why I'm the one that's got to sort it out.
You know, it's not how you think. Roy hasn't even heard the tape, and no one's seen the letters. I told Mum to throw them away, but I still got them. So, you know, no one needs to know. It can still be a secret.
Why do you think I tried to kill myself? I can't live with that secret. But I won't try it again. This time I'm going to face up to it.
Glad you came in this morning. We need to talk.
I guess you're right, but I don't think this is the time. Look, Sarah, Scott's dropped me in it again. I seem to be running the business on my own right now, so I'm going to be working all hours. Kathy, could you do me a packed lunch takeaway, please?
Yeah, of course. Take this to Angie, Sarah. Thanks. What would you like? I can do you some sandwiches, pastries, flask of coffee, maybe?
Thanks. Got time to join me? Hello? Anyone home? Sorry, did you say something? Something wrong? I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into a situation.
I've already told you I wanted my brother back. I don't think you understood why.
Yeah, well, I just thought that maybe you couldn't face up to what there really was between us.
I think it goes a lot further than that. When my mum died, we found ourselves in a new family. Maybe Viv wanted Dad at first, but she never wanted me. It was like the parcel that had been sent to the wrong address. And he was too busy trying to please her to notice.
What are we talking about this, eh? It's history.
Not to me. All I ever wanted was someone who could make me feel like I belonged with them.
And you found him? Me?
Thought you were going to be happy with Lynn.
Oh, yeah, I said that. But it was as much of a lie as you settling down with Roy. Deep down, we always knew that we were going to be together.
No, I'm not meant to be with you, Scott. Not you, not Tom, not Chris or Biff.
And certainly not Roy.
Maybe there ain't anyone like that for me. Maybe I should stop looking, because I don't want to hurt anyone else on the way.
Great. So what do you want me to do?
I want you to leave me alone. What was between us just made everything worse. And if I'm going to live my life, then I don't want you in it.
Hi. I was hoping you could fit the minibus in for a service on Friday.
Already booked. And them spares that you want for that truck, they should be delivered by then and all.
You think of everything.
Oh, Sean, can I have a word? There was a lot of rubbish dumped over at ours last night. I mean, I wouldn't normally have noticed it, but we're trying to clean the place up in case health visitor comes round again.
Good idea. What's that got to do with me?
Well, I'd have blamed Zach, but it weren't his sort of junk. It were, them Alco Pops, burger wrappers, that kind of thing, kids' stuff.
I know just where it's come from. Holly had her mates over while we were out. She's trying to hide it from me.
Well, I'd be grateful if you told her not to dump it in our place anymore.
Don't worry, Lisa. I'll have plenty to say to her when she gets home.
Ooh. I hope I haven't got her into too much trouble.
Oh, she's got plenty of mouth. She'll probably talk her way out of it.
Oh, I doubt it. Sean and Ange have been worrying about Holly going off the rails for a few months now.
Won't want her to end up like me and Cal. Then they would have problems.
That can be sorted, Roy.
All depends what she's got to say tonight, doesn't it?
Thanks, yeah.
Well, things are looking up. You're back at work. Kelly's on the mend at last.
Hope so. Not that she's seeing anybody yet.
I'll expect it'll take a while. Still, you'll be able to start getting back to normal then.
Well, if you mean by normal worrying about the tapes putting me out of business, well then, yes.
Aye, well, it's a struggle keeping the farm solvent these days, too. Just have to hope for better times to come. I see you're getting ready for spring, too.
What do you mean?
Well, I noticed you'd set a bonfire out the back. Thought you were burning winter's rubbish.
I haven't set a bonfire. Must be kids larking about. Will you keep an eye on the shop for a minute, Jack? What are you doing?
Getting rid of some memories.
They're Kelly's letters. I thought you said you got rid of them.
I didn't want you reading them, Mum. Some things are best forgotten, eh?
Why, did she blame me for everything?
You know what she's like. Blames everyone but herself. Saw her today.
Why didn't you tell me? I could have gone with you.
She wanted to see me, not you.
Is she doing this to me? She's seen Betty and Mandy and now you. It's as if she was just determined to shut me out of her life.
She said she never wanted to see me again.
Oh, why, Scott? Is it because of the money? Because she lost the cottage?
It's like you said. Who knows why Kelly does anything? She's just a bit messed up. Always will be.
I've got to see her. Talk some sense into her.
No. No, the mood she's in, it'll probably just make things worse.
I don't see how they could be.
She knows we're a family, and that we're there for her. She just got to come around in her own time.
OK, Scott. If that's the way you want to play it. You know her better than anybody.
It wasn't my fault. Whatever you think of me, you can't pretend that I could have drunk or eaten that much on my own.
We'd be very interested to know you had round here last night.
Well, why didn't you ask Mark? He was supposed to be looking after me.
We've already asked him. He doesn't know anything about it.
What?
He's already admitted he wasn't looking after you properly. He was upstairs doing his homework. He heard you playing music, but he thought you were on your own.
And you believe that? Can't you see he's lying?
I don't think so. We only have to look at your school reports.
Yeah. Which do we believe was up there doing homework and which was down here raising hell?
It wasn't like that.
So how was it?
What's the point? You never believe me anyway.
Hi, Roy. You look really smart.
Thank you. I should know what to say, though.
Well, that depends what she's got to say.
So she didn't give you any clues, then?
Said it was between you and her, which is the way it should be. I'm sure you took and worked things out, though. You're meant to be together.
Well, I'll just sort of pop by before I went. I'll see you soon.
Good luck.
Tried to talk to Kathy, but she won't hear a word against him. Told me to stop interfering in her life.
Interfering in her life? We're trying to save it.
You're never going to get her to believe that. She did let some information slip through, though.
Huh?
His wife committed suicide.
He told her that?
She reckons it makes him more understanding about Kelly and Roy.
So 2 women close to him have died under questionable circumstances.
How do we stop it being 3, Eric?
I reckon Wiley Farm could be quite a bargain.
Don't see how. If it hadn't gone down pan, it wouldn't be at auction.
But it's different if I can get change of use. Just a question of biding my time.
If you say so.
But I don't want anyone to know I'm interested, which is why I want you to do the bidding.
But I've told you I don't know anything about auctions.
Look, you know how to raise your hand. I'll tell you the price to go to. Even you can't screw that up.
Going down the Woolly tonight, Till?
Yeah, I reckon. I'm going to need some Dutch courage of them to face my first auction tomorrow.
I'll come with you then. Been a while since I've been out with the lads. I'm fed up rattling round here with nothing to do.
Enjoy yourselves, but make sure you turn up sober for that auction.
Hey,
Hey, where are you going? Got to work early, especially so we could go out tonight.
Sorry, prior engagement. What's up?
Cast iron tip I had for that, and it ran like a donkey. There's no justice in this world.
Well, I'll second that. Rents have just been giving me GBH of the year roll. Thought I might get some peace here.
Not when Lisa gets home. She ain't that pleased with you either after all that mess you left in her yard.
That's just it. It wasn't me. No one believes me.
You must admit the evidence does point in your direction.
I was framed.
Who framed you?
Snow White.
Eh?
Mr. Straight A always does his homework. Butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. Mark.
What are you going to do to him?
Well, feeding his math project to your pig seems like a good idea, but one way or another, he'll regret it.
Thanks for coming, Vicar.
Grateful you still asked. I haven't been very successful at helping people recently. Certainly let Kelly and Roy down.
Well, I'm sure you tried your best. You're a good man.
I try, Betty. So, what's the problem?
Well, it all started a long time ago. You probably weren't even born then. And I have tried to shut it out of my mind all these years, but, well, these things have a habit of coming back to haunt you, don't they?
What happened, Betty?
I fell in love. The man with the top hat, a cane, and a nice line in chat. But he'd used the same line more often than I realised, and before I could say goodbye, he'd gone off with someone else.
Young love can be very painful.
Certainly was in my case. I was pregnant. Oh, things were very different in them days. I couldn't go to a doctor. Not a proper one. No wonder I tried to forget it.
Such a long time ago, Betty. Perhaps it's best forgotten.
Yeah, well, it might have stayed that way. If you hadn't booked the man in the top hat for the village hall Christmas show.
There.
Missed you.
Have you? And why wouldn't you see me? How come you've seen everyone else first? Mandy, Kathy, and even Scott.
Because it was easier. I always knew talking to you would be the hardest part.
How do you mean?
I thought I'd be dead. I never expected to tell you this face to face.
I don't understand, Carl. What is it you're trying to say?
I've always treated you badly, Roy. Right from the start. Even when we were at school. Don't know why you stuck by me.
Yes, you do. It's because I love you.
Yeah? Well, that was a big mistake. I married you for all the wrong reasons. I was just running away, hiding from the truth.
So you never really loved me at all?
I didn't at the start. If it had gone on like that, it would have been easy. I could have lied to you forever. But the more I started to care about you, the more I realised I couldn't go on cheating. But I couldn't find a way out.
And that's why you tried to kill yourself?
Yeah. Look, I'm going to tell you the truth now. And I know you'll hate me for it, and I don't blame you. But at least you know what it's cost me.
Do you still care for Reggie?
Oh, he's still got plenty of charm. You may have noticed that. But he was a charming scoundrel then, and he hasn't changed one bit.
Then I suggest you tell him to get out of your life again.
Oh, it's not quite as simple as that. It's what he might say to Seth before he leaves that worries me. You see, Seth knows nothing about any of this, and he quite likes Reggie.
I don't think he will if you tell him your story.
But what's he gonna think of me? When you've been together as long as me and Seth, you think you know each other inside out. You feel comfortable with each other. This might change all that forever.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's a terrible risk to take.
Don't wait for Reggie to say anything. You tell Seth yourself, and I'm sure you'll find he'll still love and care for you same as ever.
I know this is going to be hard for you. That's what they were trying to tell you before we got married. Everything they said about me was true. Scott told you the truth as well.
Oh, no. Not that.
I told him it was over when we got married. And I kept my word. For a while. And then things started to go wrong again. You went to prison.
You and Scott not when I were inside.
That was the last time. I really did finish it then. So there's no scores for you to settle. He knows it's over.
It's baby or mine?
The truth is, I don't know, Roy.
Oh,
And that's when I saw I couldn't go on lying. I'd run out of places to hide. So I tried to take the easy way out.
Suicide isn't an answer.
I know that now. I'm leaving the village. I'm going to London.
That's just running away.
No. It's giving us both a chance to make a fresh start. You can find someone else. Someone who's worth all you've got to give. Because I never was, Roy. I'm really sorry for everything I've put you through. There's no words that can change it now. All that's left to say is goodbye.